Hello, today we'll talk about lifestyle of stars. In this diagram, it shows that nebula can be average star, then red giant, then planetary nebula, then white dwarf, or it can be a massive star, then a red supergiant, then supernova, then black hole, or it can be neutron star. The first stage of life cycle of star. The first stage is that the star begin as a ball of gas and dust called nebula. When the gravity pulls the gas and dust and make a large sphere that is hot. In this stage, hydrogen gas change to helium gas in process called nuclear fusion. Here we have a photo of a nebula. The second stage of the life cycle of star, which is the longest stage, the giant gas cloud collapses on itself, forming a protostar. In this process, the hydrogen atoms fuse into helium atoms, and it releases large amount of energy. Here we have a photo of a protostar. The third stage of life cycle of star. In this third stage of star life cycle, the star can become a red giant or supergiant. A red giant is a star that expands and cools once it uses all hydrogen. This causes the center of the star to become smaller and the atmosphere of the star become larger. If this happens, it will make a supergiant. Red giant is 10 times the size of the sun, but supergiant is 100 times large the sun. Here you have two photos, one for red giant and one for supergiant. The final stage of life cycle of star is the white dwarf. The white dwarf is formed when the star consumes all hydrogen and no hydrogen left and no longer energy. When there is no hydrogen left, the white dwarf form and it in the size of the sun, or maybe smaller than the sun, and its temperature is very hot. Here we have photos of the white dwarf. This is a comparison between the life cycle of red giant and supergiant. As you see on the left, red giant can be white dwarf, and on the right, supergiant can be supernova, and the supernova can be neutron star or a black hole. The life cycle of the supergiant. The next step is that the supergiant turn into a supernova. Larger stars have shorter life than smaller stars because they consume hydrogen. So when the supergiant explodes, it produces supernova that produce large bright flash. As you see here, we have photos of supernova. The last stage of life cycle of supergiant. The supernova can be neutron star or black hole. A black hole is very big that nothing can escape its gravity. It's so dark that scientists cannot detect in the space, and its mass is 3 times the mass of the Earth. And here we have some photos of black hole. The neutron star. The neutron star can be either a pulsar or just a neutron star. The mass of the neutron star is smaller than the black hole, but it's 2 times the mass of the sun. The neutron star is formed when the particles inside the star core are forced together to form neutrons. The pulsar is a spinning neutron star, and it can be detected not like the black hole, because it's the sound of beats it produces when spinning, and the sound can crush any object beside it because it's so powerful. Here we have photos of the pulsar, and here we have the photos of the neutron star. Here we have another diagram that shows the comparison between black hole and neutron star. On the left, we have the black hole. It's 3 times the mass of the Earth. But the neutron star on the right, it's 2 times the mass of the Earth. The black hole hard to be detected because it's dark. The neutron star is easy to be detected from its sound. Number 3, the black hole do not form neutrons. The neutron star forms neutrons. And the similarity between them, that both of them have very high gravity, and both of them are a result of collapse of supergiants. Thanks.